Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of IO. So, we are actually recording this on stream with members, and little the members know that I've recorded one episode before this, and this episode is still not up in neither places, so they don't know that I straighten up the timeline of my choices, and I feel better about this. So, today, as I said in the previous episode that no one knows about yet, this is extra episode for this week, so we are going to have like 3 episodes for IO. And yeah, I will just start a new game and we're going to the Sea Road. So let's go. Yeah, okay. Also, I changed a little bit of the audio. This is, like I said in the previous episode, Ishtar voice speaking this. Okay, so third road, road C, third character. Let's go. Let's see where in timeline are we going to be now, because like basically Ishtar Road followed after Hinata Road, so I wonder when we are going to start and where we're going to continue with this one. So a young woman standing in solitude this time. Last time it was with the companion, so that was the actually Ishtar and the criminal, and now someone who's alone. Let's go. Is that Ishtar's sister? She looked same. Okay. Primordial Zoop. Pretty much like the golden Zoop in this era. And the golden text is also here. All I can hear is the beating of the heart. A light pressure envelops my body, slowing my brain functions to a crawl. I'm all alone, floating half submerged like the jellyfish. I never liked darkness. Darkness dissolves everything, even shadows. Everything gets devoured, everything melts into nothingness. And nobody turns to the darkness, as they do to the light. But without darkness there is no light, I know that now. For I am darkness, but I may still become light. What is that too luxurious of the wish? How long have I been wandering? A few seconds, an hour, a day? For all I know, it may be forever, But I don't mind spending eternity like this. I'm not uncomfortable at all. My body suddenly shakes. Somebody just screamed into my ear. Get a hold of yourself, this isn't where you need to be. Okay. Hurry up and get where he is. But where is that? Okay. A faint, gentle light shines down. Despite its softness, the light feels strong. As if it's guiding me, my feet suddenly springs towards the light. The light gains no strength. In fact, it feels like it's weakening. Am I getting any close? Am I even getting closer? Or am I just squirming in place? Why it sounds like it's underwater? A chill suddenly pierces me from inside. It hurts. Am I going to die here? But I haven't finished what I need to do. No, if I die here, how can I apologize to everyone? I can't just let him wander around in the darkness like this. Huh. Oh, we are in the tower thing. On the bottom, where the mirror is. Okay, and we're underwater. My hair falls down on my face and shoulders as if gravity has been restored. A seemingly endless spiral staircase stretches beyond the water surface. Did I get here from the top or the bottom? This is obviously a dream. Like, every road starts with the dream. Or horror. And in the midst of what seems like the infinite loop, the moon enters an eclipse, an overwhelming red veil conceals its presence. The power of the moon vanishes. I've a feeling of complete loss. The loss of the entire world. Did I know that would happen? Despondency quickly spreads through my body, engulfing it in flame. A Mobius strip tears into my flesh. Oh, so the Mobius strip is that like infinite, like time thingy, the shape stuff. I know what it is, but I cannot explain this. That was mentioned in Hinata Road. Fear claws at my heart. My voice vanishes into thin air, nothing returns. I'm alone. In a Klein bottle. Okay, I don't know what the Klein bottle is. Forever searching for an exit. Just... And wake up. Searching for you. Okay. Searching for who? So who are we playing as? Are we playing as Ishtar's sister now? So she's alive, basically. So her sister is not dead. When I came to my senses, I'm running. To where I'm going, probably to where he is. Also, this is similar to what was happening to Hinata. Hinata also had like this like weird dreams where he looked from someone else's eyes, basically, or something. And it was like similar, like he was like running in the like Babylon corridors and stuff. This is very similar. The sole guidepost is the gentle moonlight. Looks like it's a full moon tonight. Oh! She also have the vision thing. My left eye imaginary vision abruptly activates. Yeah, she also had like 2 color eyes, I think. Well, like, they were like, actually like... one egg siblings, basically. Like, they were like actually the same. Imaginary vision is a visual system. Specifically, it refers to a special eye that can perceive normally invisible energy sources, such as residual magnetic fields and infrared rays. So, moon is hot. One particularly useful application is detecting someone's presence and discerning their character through the colors that they meet. But why the heck did it activate by itself? Interesting. Ah? The moon is rapidly waning. Then I react to this change? This might have some serious significance, so I start recording with my cyber eye. Wait. You have like... other eye that's cybernetic now? Okay. As the eclipsing umbra grows, so does my anxiety. What is this emotion? No matter what I do, I can't wipe away this bad feeling. So we have recording as well. In the other eye this time. And as soon as the moon becomes fully hidden, my irritation peaks. That systematic alarm brings back my consciousness. This is the prequel! Oh! Wait! Ishtar's sister have cybernetic eye that can record stuff. And like in the beginning we had like talking about going to where the he is and stuff. And Ishtar got like in her road a ball with like recording of what seems to be her and he, but it was really her sister. She just didn't realize that. Or something like that. That was like recording that her sister made. Or something. That systematic alarm brings back my consciousness. So this is the prequel to like Hinata and Ishtar Road, basically. She didn't realize how her sister looks. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's not actually how she looks. Maybe like... I don't know. Not sure. Maybe she like made some like plastic surgeries or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. I'm awfully uneasy, but I shake that out of my head by force. Everything will be okay. You will make it in time. You just gotta hurry. I see a room, ominous red lights spread out in its entrance. He must be there. For some reason, I'm sure of it. I desperately whip my frozen legs in motion and surge toward the entrance, and that's when... Okay. Who? Oh, his! Heart-ending lament echoes across the room. My hopes as well as his have fallen into despair. I can do nothing but tremble in place. Oh, wait! Isn't this like... No, wait, that's new. I thought like we had like glimpse of the CG in the Ishtar Road. But maybe I was... Maybe it was flashing? I don't know. Who is there? Who is that? Is that he? He's holding someone. Anyway, the shining red moon peeks down from the heavens through the shattered ceiling. The light stains the world a chaotic crimson, bringing hell on earth. And in the heart of its hell lie his shoulders. He holds a girl in his arms. Her muscles don't even twitch, her head, her arms, her legs, everything just dangles as it submits to gravity. Suddenly, only her bare feet descend to the floor. I instinctively gasp. Fresh blood gushes from his fist. His dangling right arm trembles slightly. The depths of his despair seem sufficient to destroy the world. Yeah, we had this CG! I think. It was just like one little flash in the Ishtar Road, I think. And I never like checked like on like I never like paused the video to check this or anything. My chest hurt. He's just a few steps away, but I can't approach him. Wait, 1 second. But that CG was during the time when Ishtar said like was talking about her sister like dying or missing or whatever. I'm getting confused. All I can do is stare as the sight is burned into my eyes. Okay, okay, yeah, we have the rosary. Wait, what? I want to call out to him. I want to touch his cup. We just started. But how am I supposed to call out to him? My throat tightens in pain. The word blurs as tears stream out of my eyes. Is there anything I can do? It's... Give me strength, Onesama. Okay, give me courage, no matter how small. Courage to stand up to the truth. As long as I have that, then I... Then I what? I shattered? That was a cluster? Wait, what? Wait, so... Wait, who are we playing as? What is happening? Where the fuck are we? What? Why is each... I have so many questions now. So on the recording in Ishtar Road, it was actually Ishtar. And he. How the fuck Nabu had this and when the fuck that happened? So, okay. My theory for now is going to be... This is prequel. To Ishtar Road. And Ishtar lost memory at some point. And Nabu had a recording. And for whatever reason, never told. Maybe no, not Nabu, Nergal, right? Or the guy in the shop. Like no one told her actually about what happened. He also never told her what happened, for whatever reasons. And that's why she like was like weirded out by this recording, but that was like recording that she made. So, but that means that Ishtar in Ishtar Road should have cybernetic eye as well to record stuff. Maybe she's not aware of this. Okay. Anyway, I guess she did see herself. Yeah, it seems like it. Maybe she just like I said, forgot about this. So this is a prequel. Where are we? Why? This is like underground base. This is... When I come to, I find myself back on the hideout. Which means that was all a dream. Okay. Did I doze off? My whole body is stiff, so I stretch out wide like a cat. Then I happened to catch sight of the words displayed on the PC monitor. Game over. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. That was nice. Road. We're going to road D in this episode, actually. That was fast. Game over. That seems somewhat relevant to what's been going on. All I can remember is that I was with him. I get the feeling I'm forgetting something important. But why can't I remember what that is? The monitor displays today's date. April. The calendar says it's spring. But the desolation of my heart tells me otherwise. Okay. I quickly crouch down and reach for my waist for my gun. Okay, this Ishtar is not holding back. The only people who could know about this place are the few people I can trust. Exarch didn't find me, did they? Interesting! So in the past, Exarch was against her. And now she's helping... What? Did Exarch like captured her and like brainwashed her or something? At some point? And Nergal hopes that she will regain her memories after like watching the like video from the ball? Something like that? It won't be hard to believe. They are the largest corporation in the network industry after all. They could easily find this place if they really wanted to. I used to work for them, but now... Okay... Well, he was against Exarch and she is all about him for some reason. Yeah. And we just had a... I used to work for them, but now and then we had a like CG of escape from Ishtar Road. Okay, I'm confused. I've got a debt that I can never ever repay. But even if it's Exarch, my existence should be no more than a mere hindrance to them. I hold my breath and survey the area, but I don't feel anyone's presence. Was the light all that fell? Everything is silent, save the computer's faint reel. How much time has passed? Let's just get this over with. I'm impatient, but not impatient enough to make the first move. That's exactly what they want. But seriously, how long is this gonna take? Okay, someone else is here. On the other side of my gun barrel. Oh! Oh! You alive! You alive! Okay. So, it must be past, yeah. It's a prequel. But when did they met? Wait, when did they met exactly in Ishtar Road? I forgot the timeline again. I never thought like it's going to be important. I will have to like check when like they met in general. is Magdalene. I asked Mika, hugging her knees in the corner. Wait, when did she get there? I put down my gun and simultaneously relaxed my entire body. Magdalene and I are a member of the freelance hacker group Criminal. She's a friend I can trust, but Criminal is imprisoned. Something's wrong? Yeah, something's wrong with this road. Why isn't Magdalene wearing her trademark glasses? True, she looked weird, but her eyes are blank, as if she's gazing through me and into the space. Oh, maybe it's just a dream. Okay. She seems different from when we last met. When was that anyway? My memory seems to be all foggy. Okay. My head hurts all of a sudden. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. As long as those two. Who is the those two? She sounds like some kind of prophet. Magdalene starts talking abruptly as if my headache were a sign or something. Oh, that's a creepy smile, actually. Everything depends on whenever those two would meet. As long as those two both would remain unaware of each other, they saw each other. Everyone tried to pull those two apart, but it was because of that those two first noticed everything. Unaware of each other. Okay, I'm not sure about who is she talking about, but like one person that is like unaware of this whole situation in the beginning is Hinata. So I'm not sure if like she referencing to Hinata or someone else. Remain unaware of each other. Anyway, let's continue. But it's because of those two first noticed everything. She really is talking like about like future events or something. Magdalene's eyes finally focuses on me, her gaze full of magic. What exactly is this different about her? Well, it's a magic, apparently. I don't think she's even been this obtuse before. Made a fuss about these two. They've been attracted. They would never have been attracted to each other. Okay. Magdalene's expression clouds over and her eyes fill with resignation. Why does she look so sad? I struggle to raise my voice as I apply pressure to my head. Whoa, my headache became a raging thunderstorm wreaking havoc in my skull. And then everything goes dark. Yeah, that was a, like, dream. Okay. So she had, like... But why... That was classed... Wait, what? So... Why we are in the fucking, like, Babylon now again? I guess I'm outside now. Did the pain get so unbearable that I ran out of the hideout without even realizing it? Or is it still a dream? I don't know. Either way, at least the headache's gone. But in its place is a brain-shaking roar. No matter how many times I hear it, I will never get used to the sound. It's the sound of he turns to the right, 1, he turns to the left, 2. With each precise movement, the conductor directs his orchestra of falling bodies. Okay. So we are with he. Also, this like effect of like scrolling down is like a video recording effect, basically. Like it's like a tape. It's like Ishtar like looking through recordings right now or something. His merciless tempo is kept with shells of cold lead. He moves with the streamlined accuracy of the killing machine. Any hint of emotion stays hidden behind his sunglasses. But what emotions hides behind those shades? Anguish or bliss? Why do you kill? Okay. Oh, Ea! A woman with glossy grey-brown hair, dressed in prim and proper attire. Ea looks down upon me. Part of the genius hacker group Anoki, and one of the goddess who make up its great triad. Somewhere in that small body of hers lies an unfathomable ability for space and design. I don't. Like what? Like Babylon gonna be destroyed? Why he want to destroy Babylon? I mean, obviously something sinister is going on with Babylon, so... That's why they call the guy... that's what they call the guy that I'm looking for. A hero on the net, known far and wide. I don't know what he is thinking, but I'm painfully aware of the consequences Eas is referring to. Just one thing, right now I'm an intruder too, just like he is. Furthermore, it's impossible for the likes of me to stand my ground in a battle of superhumans. Oh. That event. So Ashur event is creating ghosts. So basically, yeah, I like killing a person, shadow... No, wait. When Ghost was created, because there was a Mutsuki Ghost. Ghost is created after Shadow gets destroyed, right? That's just data after Shadow. I think. Wait, we can actually check. Even when a shadow disappears, yeah, or it's deleted. Yeah, okay. So Ashur event not only make like people like die in real life, but also it's destroying their shadows. Interesting. Wait, what event? And it's not just the ghosts. Even the considerably numerous virtual other selves in Babylon have begun acting autonomously. It hurts. My head's troubling with a splitting headache again. Just what is this pain? Your army? What army? These guys are under my command? They instantly consider that thought. I was never good at strategy games. A command line interface and a video game esque minimap open up before my eyes. I'm not entirely sure why, but it looks like I can influence what's going on around me. The flashing red dot on the map is undoubtedly he, so this one. The little dot. Okay. Surrounding the red dot are countless green dots, but with each passing moment the green dots become a little less countless. So we are against he. I bite my lip. A conspicuously huge danger, a warning sign, indicates the red dot trajectory. He must not be allowed near Babylon's core. He must be stopped at all costs. Okay, so this is the part where from the past when Ishtar said she worked with Exarch. Your orders, Lady Inanna. Wait. It's like third name I hear for Ishtar. Because her other name was... I forgot already, but it's in the previous episode. Yayo Sensei called her that. The command line flickers as it awaits my command. Inanna. Well, yeah, Inanna is sure Ishtar's Sumerian name. Oh, okay. Counterpart in Babylon mythology is Ishtar. Okay. Okay. No, just forget about that for now. Like, why would they call her that? I admonish myself, and the very next instant my headache disappears. He is in the underground tunnel. Once he gets through, he will be at Hearst Brede from Babylon's Ziggurat. First things first. We need to concentrate our firepower and stop him in his tracks. I instruct the troops... Because it's cool, okay. I instruct the troops dispersed through all floors to assemble immediately at the elevator hall with 4 passages. I deliberately understaff one corridor and rig it with the explosives. Once he gets close enough, we'll concentrate our firepower and corner him there alive at all costs. Why you're fighting this guy? Like in the previous like sequences, like you followed to him and wanted to help him, and then like you saw like I assume your dead sister in his arms and he cried. Ah, this timeline is so fucked up. I need to make a spreadsheet for this. But to underestimate him would mean crushing defeat. He doesn't want to get helped or something. Roger. Okay. The green dots mobilize on my command. Will he make it first or will they? A race against time. Deployed at designated locations or standby for future orders. Further orders. Successful deployment reports keep coming in. But I'm still uneasy about one thing. He has incredible power and skill. There's always the possibility that he can see through our every move. But that doesn't matter. Nothing matters as long as we can buy time. Every second counts. So you're like evacuating or like copying data or whatever like thing he wants. So you just want to delay him until you are done. But then I suddenly realized a terrifying truth. I thought he was just an online urban legend. Why is he here in reality? He has invaded the depths of the Babylon. The red dot on the monitor stops. There's no time to think. That's the signal for the battle to resume. The red dot slowly begins retreating. It seems not even the powerhouse here can advance. Yeah? Several green dots abruptly jump. I sent another message ordering them to not to blindly rush in. Whoa, that's a lot of that dead people here now. Instantly. But before I can, he obliterates green dot after green dot. It was moments too late. The number of green dots cut in half. He is like a blood-lasting beast. What now? What tactic can I use to stop he? I receive urgent message. Who is it from? Magdalene? No, couldn't be. I shake away all idle thoughts and quickly send the evacuation order. I'm not gonna cap the green dots. What if the green dots are the bald guys? Though. As it makes its round, the individual units amass into several clumps of green dots. Then they disperse chaotically at their own discretion. I let us continue, then give permission to activate the bomb. Okay. The red dot movements becomes more sluggish. I guess he is taking caution because of the suspicion actions, but that's exactly what we want. My hand moistens with the unpleasant sweat. He will be okay, won't he? Okay, so you want to like... You're against him, but you also want him to be okay? Yeah, you are in some kind of like sequence of like nightmares and visions. This is not real. All dots sees movement. Sees movement, yeah. The green dot starts moving again. Perhaps the explosions have settled. The red dot is surrounded by the encroaching green circle. And it remains still. My heart hurts. I can't take my eyes off the map. Move, move, move. I can do nothing but repeat my prayer. Okay, I'm so confused. On which side are you? And then? Oh, he just destroyed everyone. The green circle disappears. The red dot reanimates. Did he defeat my army? I fall into despair the moment I consider that possibility. What am I even protecting? Yeah, good question. I don't remember, I don't know, I don't even know where my friends are. And then my soul. Yeah, this is like some kind of like weird ass like recording something. So this is very similar to like Hinata situation. That's Kosuke's voice. That's Equus, I think. Anyway, this is very similar to Hinata's situation when like he saw things happening and it was like someone else speaking and someone else walking. He just like was like a consciousness of person who like he like invaded basically in his dreams. It's very similar here. It's like Ishtar is like looking at the screen of like doing something, but it's all that she can do. Ren, okay. I can hear a voice somewhere in the distance. A voice with a familiar timbre. A voice I've missed so much. But whose voice is that? Why you missed it so much? The voice groans at me from the point-blank range. If I'm not mistaken, this somewhat aloof voice belongs to... Yeah. And once again, this like effect. All of this is like some kind of recording. It's like looking through like a videotape. That's why it's all over the place. There's no established timeline in this. This is just a bunch of recordings. It's Equus. That is Miyata Kosuke, my reliable companion. Also, didn't they met later? How the hell is this like... How does she know him now? Wait, what? My prayers were answered. We are connected to the network via biocomputer. That's why we can see each other just by wishing for it. I need to stop. Okay. What is now? I need to stop him. Okay. His final rampage must be stopped at all costs. That's my goal, my vow, just one thing. When and where did I take that vow again? I don't remember. The encouraging tone of his voice actually casts me further in doubt. The bottom of my heart prickles in pain. Equus strikes his chest again, as if he's making a vow. His eyes shine with an encouraging gleam. Maybe he doesn't notice my guilt. I'm sorry, Equus, but I feel no reprieve from the pain in my heart. Okay. For whatever reason she have... Each cluster is just like short, weird vision of her companions, which should not exist even at this point in the story. If this is prequel to Ishtar Road, then like, what? What is this sound? I mean, no, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, this ominous foreign noise. We're back here. They're back! Violent sound. Wave jolts my brain. That stimulus yanks me back to consciousness. The smell of gunpowder. This is the war zone. I'm not directing the battle from afar this time. I'm standing in the middle of it. If he is opposing he, then that voice must belong to the member of the Cyber Terrorist Syndicate Code. Yeah, so she's not familiar with them here. And almost as if to support my fury, inhuman faces peeks out from the cover of the car doors and support posts. Faces belong to the Codebreakers, members of the Code-covered task force. In their arms shine the intense black luster of firearms. Okay. Oh crap, that's the grenade launcher. Just as I rush behind the support post, several flames ignite in the distance. I turn my face away to avoid the melodic shockwaves. The sprinkler system soon sweeps the flames away, but they were easily big enough to engulf the entire human. Inhuman faces, they just bald. Okay, that's a good one. I stare at the ground as I walk so I don't step on any broken light bulbs. Broken light bulbs? Is this right? Lucia, is that you? What the hell is Code aiming at? Imaginary vision finds human silhouettes coming in from the completely different direction from the launcher's roar. I guess Code is trying to approach he without him noticing. Should I speak up? No, that's way too dangerous. Right now, I don't even know whose side I'm on. He or Code's. I'm so confused. Oh, there he is. Been a while. Now it's his turn to peek out from the shade of his support post. 1 second. I catch a glimpse of the pump-action shotgun. Next, I see a car with a gaping hole in its door. A Code member head on its dashboard and a red-tinted windshield. Undaunted by his eyes at death, the other Code member fires in retaliation, but he promptly finds cover. Hacker, by the way. Yeah, I was like, also, like, he was like supposed to be like a legendary hacker, but this guy is just like one person, like one man, like army basically. Like, what the hell? He appears with a gun in each hand, but is that really enough? We tried to fight this guy? In Ishtar Road? In a new repeat of the previous shotgun blast, a second Code member falls behind his car door. Several more flames ignite. The explosions surge forward, and no small number. And on the opposite side, a detachment of Code forces closes the distance even more. As he's still unaware of their plan, I reach to my hip with my right hand and take out my Haken KP7. That's different what she used. in Ishtar Road. I get up, ready my stance, stick my right hand directly towards Code's detachment force, and support the gun with my left. By the way, they are elves. They are bald elves. Look at that. Look at his ear. They're just bald elves. Wait, have I ever practiced marksmanship? It's like these times you don't remember something, but your body does. I toss away all the evil thoughts and focus all senses on my target. My bullet strikes a front lineman of Code's detachment force squarely in the chest. The man falls to a knee. I'm waiting when like this like weird sequence of clusters with random stuff is going to be over so we can get like actual timeline. Because so far we just have like some random playset with Ishtar not knowing what the fuck is happening. Someone's hiding, okay. I reflexively hide behind the post at the sound of that voice. A bullet grazes my side and then... I take a quick peek out of the shadows and gasp. Two front linemen of Code's detachment force became filled with holes. Blood gushes out of those holes and onto their tattered skin and clothes. Looks like he finally noticed them, thank god. But before I get time to relax, Code's no longer covered detachment force begins focusing their sights on he. He punctually snipes the Codebreaker's vital organs. The instant he pulls the trigger, his head turns to seek his next target. No time is wasted verifying down the bodies. It's almost like children picking a fight with the grown man. I'm not even worried, I'm downward terrified. Is there any way to stop the all-consuming destruction of he who hides behind the mask of composure? I'm so surprised that we tried to fight this guy, like what the fuck. We're lucky that he was not inside, like physically inside of Exarch. The code member exposes his honest feelings in the heartfelt cry. His lips swerve downward and his feet stamps the ground. He's a legend, and you're bald elves. That man shakes off his concerned allies and boards a light van parked nearby. Also, he have a plot armor. Is he going to run he over? An aura of blind fury is not visible on the driver's face at all. He's gone back to the usual inhuman expression. He's gone back, okay, to his usual inhuman expression, befitting a member of Code. So, did he calm down so quickly? How did he calm down so quickly? Blah. Don't tell me he used the drugs. Okay, so these were the thing, actually. Before the Babylon thing. Come to think of it, why you have flashback of this? How do you know this? The codesman who followed Magdalene was the same way, but did this code member use it to enhance its fighting spirit? Like, it feels like it's like goddamn like sequel, like continuation. Like it's like she just like, but it doesn't make sense because like of the recording in Ishtar Road. How the fuck does that recording even exist? If that's supposed to be like future. Soon enough, the dispersed code members begin firing from all directions. Out of options, he starts to roll on the ground, but the van plunges forward to crush him. Actually, okay, just before the impact, the van suddenly breaks, its body shakes. Okay, 1 second. Actually, it's also similar to Hinata if you think about this. Like, when we like replayed Hinata Road, he had flashbacks of the other playthrough. When he saw Enlil, like, cutting him. So he was actually in similar way. So maybe this is actually a backstory, but for whatever reasons she knows what happened in the other roads? This must be like a fake world or something. I swear to god there's like multiple layers, like IO is fake thing. I swear. The attack coming this way grows even violent as well. I lower my posture and hide in the shade of car on the side opposite the bullet's trajectories. He will make it out of this way. He'll make it out of this, okay? Won't he? Everyone already forgot my location since their aim is concentrated elsewhere. So let's sneak away to another car. I bend backward as the bullet whistles past my eyes and bang the back against the car. The one that was aiming for he is close by. I don't know if that's the middle of the turn, but it's pointing right at me. Oh crap. The one decides a new target, me. And you are not a legend, you may die. But you are also having a plot armor, so probably not. One moment I see the ceiling, then I take a half turn and now I'm facing the floor. Equus is here as well? That voice. He came for me, just like he promised. The one makes U-turn. Is he still trying to get me? Equus' warm arm is sturdy and reassuring, so reassuring it feels like he can do anything. What was he? Was that he just now? The van leans to the right. Its front tire short out. The driver frantically tries to regain balance. He just popped. But the van topples over and slides to halt. Equus gets up first and reaches out his hand. I take it and get up with his support. Equus starts galloping ahead, his hand still clasped around mine. He seems just a tad more manly than the Equus I know. He has changed since I last saw him. I don't know what is going on. The only thing approaching us is a single set of footsteps, probably his. Judging by the otherwise silent sound spectrum, code must have been annihilated or withdrawn. Echo's grip momentarily tightens, as if to tell me things will be okay. I'm happy, yet at the same time I feel an awkward discomfort deep in my heart. Echo let go of my hand and got onto the motorcycle. Okay. So we're running from here now or something? Why? I don't know. I holster my gun and do as I'm told. Equus looks over to his right and there stands he with his guns out in the intimidating pose. Equus sticks his hand in the pocket and takes something out. Flashbang. Okay, so Ishtar doesn't know if she wants to help he or not. She doesn't know if she's like on his side or she's on the side of the code. Equus is like against he, trying to save Ishtar from he. What the fuck is this mess? Before I can give my eyes proper cover, my body and soul enveloped in the floating sensation. The only sense I can rely on is my fingertips around Equus. The motorcycle lets out an hearty exhaust note. And then there's Mika. She's kind of weird. Yeah, that's two. Or at least, like, I don't even know, like, what is real at this point, because it seems like all of this is just, like, some random, like, scattered memories or something. Maybe that was Mika from the prequel of Ishtar Road? And this quest is from after? Okay. But then the recording. Footsteps fade into the distance, and for some reason my ears still yearn to hear that sound. Okay. These clusters are fucked up. We're at cluster 6! That's like half of Hinata Road. What the fuck? And now we are in some random place again. I find myself on unfamiliar bed. Okay, what kind of technology can we have in IO realistically? We have hacking to the brains. We have weird Magdalene that talked like some kind of prophet. Looking weird. We have video game that can affect the brains in real life. Possible layers of realities. We have the recording of Ishtar and he in Ishtar Road, and she does not know what the fuck that recording is. And Nergal knew what it is. Okay. The room I'm in is straight out of the design template. The lack of the person item suggests it's a hotel room. Oh, there's also that the eye thing from Ishtar Road when I said like these lines that I said like if they would like talk, something would not happen. So the eye thing like predicted future basically, or like knew what would happen. So we have like branching like parallel timelines, something like. Do they have like technology to like hack to like other dimension or something? Do we have like Steins Gate situation but with like hacking or something? Like we're trying to like go from like word line alpha to beta or whatever. I'm so confused right now. Just throwing around random stuff. The room I'm in is straight out of the design template. The lack of personal items suggests it's a hotel room. Well, okay, whatever. I heard the regular cycle of the sleeper's breath beside me. I take a peek and see a man beneath the sheets. There's but one conclusion I can reach about our relationship based on those circumstances. We can let our guard down around each other, meaning that what exactly? And she doesn't know what the hell is happening. My mind is terribly confused. Mine too! I don't remember a thing. That was a hard party. How did I even get in this situation? Okay, let's just take a few deep breaths. That should do the trick. I managed to calm down a little, then take another look at the man. His slender back is turned towards me, and his long hair is combed back. He might be mistaken for the woman from afar, but from up close his entire body excludes an aura of steel. And the faint aroma of the gunpowder is the scent of the man who has experienced many shootouts. Okay. Okay, as I gaze at his face, there's no mistaking it. It's he. We just escaped from this guy, and now we are fucking with him. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Time trickles by in silence. He continues his slumber beside me. What am I supposed to think of him? To be honest, I do find he attractive. But would you call that love? Does he find me attractive too? Oh goodness, what am I even? He hasn't even shown me a single sign of warmth. And yet here we are, on the same bed. Are we really sleeping together in that way? The clothes are all in order. I don't feel funny anywhere. Which means this is a dream? Okay. Or maybe it's similar to like what she said to Kosuke in previous episode. But he actually was not frustrated. Well, obviously we are friendly here, for whatever reasons. But back in the previous episode, Ishtar like proposed that, hey Kosuke, let's just sleep together. Because she's not good at like sleeping alone apparently. And just wanted to like, you know, just sleep together, like just sleep. Like sleep. Okay? So basically maybe that's what happened here. Like he just sleep around beside her and that's it. This is the legendary he. For us to be together like this, common sense dictates this is the virtual event. For it is to be real, would be nothing short of the miracle, wouldn't it? I peek at his face as he twists and turns. See what I expect. He sleeps with his sunglasses off. The first expression I see on his unobscured face is the intermittent agony of the nightmare. His chest is bare, save the layers of the blood-stained bandages. Just how fierce are these battles he has been through, I can't even begin to imagine. I want to do something for him. With that in mind, I reached out my right hand to his body. Oh, the first choice of the road. Ah, interesting. That's a choice. I thought like there would be other choice if there would be a choice. If you know what I mean, but his wounds need treatment. Try call out to him. I mean, they are already treated. They have bandaged. He's bandaged. And he needs to wake up anyway, so I will just call out to him. But how do we even call out to this guy? He? Maybe we're going to... Oh, wait. Maybe we're going to get his name. Let's try call out to him. Okay, you just call him he. Okay. I timidly call out to him. No reaction. It looks like his wounds have already been treated. So I guess I will just watch over him a while longer. Right, as that thought passes my mind, he turns over. This time giving me a full view of his face. His right arm comes out from under the sheets. The suppleness of his hand betrays its mastery of firearms. His muscles are firm yet slim, like a sheet of sturdy steel. Not a single cell of excess flesh on that arm. If he were to embrace me with that arm, I'd... Ah. Goodness, what's gotten into me? I'm so ashamed, I wish I could just disappear. What is happening? This isn't the time for such impure thoughts. I take a quick peek at he, Unfortunately, he's still asleep. Let's stop wasting time and fix his sheets. That should be okay, right? With that in mind, I approach him. Notice a lamp of rustic metal wrapped around his right wrist. It's a silver watch, okay? A type that displays the moon's age and phase. These watches are called chronographs or something like that. Yeah, we heard about them in Hinata Road. Anyway, on his dial is... I instinctively stuffily grasped what I saw was ominous X seal, Exarch logo. Okay, why would he wear something like this? And why do I get the feeling I've seen something like this before? Let's get a better look. It might remind me of something. I timidly reach out. Okay. Well, we have a CG of he. But before I reach him, he wakes up. This guy is jacked. He have metal arm. He's a Terminator. Also, his eyes are blue, I just realized. John Silverhand. Oh my god. Perfect sense. And just looks at me silently. His eyes tell me nothing. All hint of emotions has faded from his face.
2人を引き合わせることにかかっていたわ。そして2人は互いに自覚もないまま求め合っていた。
So the weird Magdalene was talking about Ishtar and he. Everything depends on whether those two would meet. As long as those two both would be unaware of each other, as long as those two remain unaware of each other, they solved each other. Magdalene words echoes in my head. Also, I want to check something. One second. Okay, I'm going to like cook fucking crazy right now. Because we have like him now. One moment. I need to like actually find one of my previous videos. Probably not. Let's assume they have like some kind of like I said before, technology to like hack into like parallel timelines something, because otherwise it makes no fucking sense at all. I like, because his eyes are like violet blue, like, aren't they like similar? Probably not, but like... I don't know. Anyway, I leave this like YouTube like to you. I don't know. Like violet eyes. That's all that's like pretty much similar. Like, anyway, I need to say something. I need to raise my voice. What I want to tell he is... no reason to fight anymore. Oh, so we are like... done with something. No answer. I timidly try touching his fist. Looks like it's trembling ever so slightly, and then... oh. The left eye system activates. Several scars peek out from the underneath his bandages. The majority of them are from grazing gunshot wounds, but one is more conspicuous than the rest. It's a deep sword wound near the solar plexus. Okay, he got slashed by Enlil, I assume. The surface was healed, but the interior is a completely different story. His liver and digestive organs have been completely mechanized, replaced by the single composite black box. This guy is a Terminator, I swear. His left arm is a prosthetic. Neither of his legs are made of flesh. How much of him is left? His right arm is just about the only thing unmechanized. Oh, okay. Just the fact he's still alive is almost unbelievable. Now that explains why this guy is insane in like every way. The effect of my all-seeing, all-knowing left eye imaginary vision are both a blessing and a curse. Why did his body have to become something like this? Why has he had to fight so much? Why? I don't understand. Resentment, rage, regret, pity, compassion, affection. This mixture of feelings put pressure on my heart. I want to ease his pain somehow. Okay then. At the very moment I feel that way, I lock him in a tight embrace. If he's like fully mechanized, do you think that he can also vibrate? He stays silent, moving only slightly. His body is cold to the touch. I want to bring my warmth to him, even if it means using all of my body heat. My vision blurs, something seeps down my cheek. Okay. Is that his hand? It is his hand, yeah. That's actually crazy looking hand. Something softly strokes my hair, with an awkward yet gentle grace. His first sign of affection brings me pure bliss. I've been waiting an eternity for this moment, and I wish it would last an eternity. The eye! The eye is back! Now all my fury is going to be fucked up, aren't they? Despite all of her worries, the two of them share a drink they call loneliness, but perhaps that's all anyone really needs. Okay. Again, someone from outside is looking at the events. So who the fuck is the eye? Like, who is hacking into this reality? After all, has anyone ever had a reason to fall in love? How long have we been like this? In my peripheral vision, I notice a crystal ball lying on the floor. Okay, the ball is back. If it belongs to he, then it's probably an exabyte crystal. A high-capacity storage medium capable of storing 10 to 18 or 1 quintillion bytes of precious data, yeah? Huh. The shadow inside subtly transform. That looks like Sakuya. Like this like little like weird like things that they call bunny ears. What is this? Is something moving aside? The shadow seems like it's calling me. But I'm hesitant to leave his side now. Because once we separate, there's no telling when we'll ever come in contact again. That anxiety gushes out of my heart. So I just shut my eyes without a second thought. And in that instant, I feel his body brush past my fingers. He's fast. He dressed up instantly. He just materialized clothes. He gets up. He already has his sunglasses on, back to his usual self. Beside him, it's... Also, isn't she supposed... Okay. At least in Ishtar Road and Hinata Road, she was supposed to be dead. And only her shadow inside the Babylon. Is this a shadow? Is this inside the Babylon? Is this fake? It must be fake.
エア、どうしてここに？
He gives no reaction, as if I didn't even exist. He doesn't budge either. Looks like they're in the middle of some private chat via by computer.
これ以上のお話は時間の無駄のようですね、ヒーさん。
Yeah, suddenly raises her voice. Her face is as stiff as stone. Looks like negotiations have fallen apart. Aya closes her eyes, straightens her body, and begins chanting some sort of creed. And then she thrusts an index finger at he.
神の名においてあなたの排除を宣言します。
Whatever. He doesn't give a fuck. He wants to destroy the Babylon anyway. That was the gong that signaled the start of the new war. Will he end up hurt again? When in the timeline is this happening? There's no way to save him from this series of curses. I can't help but bite my lip and watch as he brings out both his guns. And now again, like this recording thing. I think like after like some clusters, we are going to reach the point where we are like... Okay. Okay. After a few clusters, we are going to reach the point where we're going to actually get the road of the person that we are playing as. Maybe like we are not actually playing as Ishtar here, but like someone else, and we are just looking at the videos that been recorded on the Terra like ball basically, and at some point we are just going to like, you know, get to the point where we're looking at the screen and we just checked all the videos basically. Something like that. And then the road will happen. Anyway. Trying to make sense out of something at least. Everything in the set starts flickering, as if the world is buffing in the strobe light. As if a switch were constantly being flipped over and over. And while like it's like first person speaking, it's like in Hinata Road, like whoever is like watching this by a computer or whatever feels like it's him, but it's not him. You know, like just his consciousness is like looking and he's confused, like whoever it is, if it's him or not, or her, or whoever is watching. Over and over. Okay. Where am I headed this time? Where am I? And where did he go? Was that blood? Oh! Fun! Oh! Someone actually got him. What? My head's spinning. It feels terrible, like slamming the emergency brakes on the teacup, right? Only to hop onto the roller coaster. Yeah, this road is a roller coaster so far. Yet despite my hazy consciousness, I can tell someone had collapsed in front of me. A dark pool of blood spreads out on the floor. No response, not even a twitch. I bring my hand close to his mouth. His breathing is faint, but it's there. Okay, he's still alive. Just a tinkle of relief in our race against time. Do I call an ambulance? No, it would be nothing but trouble to bring an unidentified person like him to the hospital. That goes for me too. Okay, so people don't know you. So in that case, I look around and find the first aid kit off-site. When did I get this? Did I know this would happen and plan ahead? Interesting. Forget it. No time to think about that now. He has no broken bones. He's all green. It's fine. His internal organs, they're already fully mechanized, So nothing wrong there. With imaginary vision, I can confirm all of this with a glance. He has several lacerations, likely bullet grazes. Most of them are only skin deep, but his freshly fleshy right arm has a wound gushing with the fresh blood. To me, it looked like more than just hand, but on the surface it's small, but it reaches deep into the flesh. He likely lost consciousness due to the blood loss. I quickly take off his coat. I wrap a bandage on his arm closer to his heart than the bleeding area. Then, to apply pressure, I twist the bandage with the small rod, forming a trinket. Now we just wait and watch. Those hands are experienced. Hard to believe they're even mine. I have no memory of learning this, but I appear to have the knowledge and skills needed to give the first aid. Okay. Even while reveling in such evil thoughts, I'm still unconsciously able to spray the other affected areas with disinfectant and wrap them with gauze. Luckily the bleeding had stopped elsewhere. He doesn't stir, but his face shows a shade unusually unseen, the shade of agony, and right now, that's the only thing that feels real in this desolate place. Treatment's done for now. Thankfully, I've managed to stop the bleeding, and before I know it, tranquility has been returned to his face. He appears to have fallen into the deep sleep to recover from this chaotic struggle to survive. Ah? I didn't notice it for the whole ordeal, but he has an old sword wound scar at the pit of his stomach. Have I seen that before? Yeah, in the previous scene when you were like sleeping with him? Have I seen that before? I think I know. I couldn't have. Okay. Okay, maybe this is not a recording. Why it feels like... We're like... I should calm down. I'm probably exhausted. How do you have knowledge, but you are not sure? It feels really like a Steins Gate. Or the foreknowledge. Yeah, Mercurius. Kinda sleepy too. I might end up falling asleep next to him. Some sort of shining object falls out of his pocket. Transparent orb. What could be inside? Why would he have something like this? Also, Nergal had this later, so Nergal had connection to he? I'm still confused about this existence of this ball in Ishtar Road and like what the fuck is happening right now. Even if, actually, you know what? Parallel universes makes no fucking sense. If like, the idea of like changing, I don't know, universe from A to B or something, like in Steins Gate, and hacking like through like dimensions or something, it makes no sense because this orb would like exist, these recordings would exist in Road B, basically, and Nergal wouldn't have this in Road A. So it must be on like one timeline for this to actually exist within the Ishtar Road. Is that too much of a bother to think of a reason? But there's one thing I want to confirm. So I move beside him and the movie got cut off. What? Wait, am I recording like 2 hours almost? It's like jumping through like this like weird like memory sequences like never ending. I thought like this was going to be like introduction to the road. Ah. So is this a road? I find myself here as if someone had swept me away. Yet I'm alone, my hands are unsullied by blood, but I can still sense his warmth lingering in the palm of my hand. Speaking of he, what happens to him? 30% of the road? My head feels heavy. Has this series of sudden displacements started to take a toll on my body? Suddenly, a gentle breeze embraces me. Perhaps a calm evening breeze is all it takes to cheer me up.
少し歩いてみようか。
I kinda miss this feeling. Liberation, escape from the urban rat race, and yet I have this odd sense of security, like I'm treading on the familiar path. This scenic road on the riverside truly is a sight to behold. The stillness of night is a beautiful contrast with the city light. Also, YouTube, by the way, I don't know if this is 1 episode or 2 episodes or whatever episodes, but I feel good recording this. So I'm probably going to keep recording this. I will just like take a short break probably to get something big, and I will just like cut this recording session in some fragments or something. We'll see. So I don't know what episode it is, but it is. The stillness of the night is a beautiful contrast with the city lights. I'm going to take male lover. I'm going to take probably a little break when we reach the next cluster. Okay, sure. Gardening couples whispers sweet nothings to each other. The wondrous illuminated nighttime skylight is fitting backdrop for lovers' passion, I suppose. Okay, we have happy times. First time in a while. His face comes to mind, then quickly fades away. So, he died? It feels like each of the sequences is like further and further into the future. Basically. Like we had first he attacking them. Then we had like a sequence when Ishtar was like... No, wait. First we had a weird like thing when like her sister died. And he screamed. I don't know where in the timeline that thing is. But we had like first him attacking the Exarch. Then we had basically Ishtar not knowing if she's on his side or not. And we had Equus. Also, Magdalene is weird. Then we went again to the future events and we had with being with he, and then we had he dying, and then now we are in even more in the future where he's not around anymore. It's like the way time normally works. No, it kind of goes forward. Yeah. God damn it. God damn it, yeah. Yeah, true. His face comes to mind, then quickly fades away. I just can't imagine that poker-faced he being passionate at all. Next, Equus comes to mind. Knowing him, would probably just end up sharing a laugh or two. Oh, he's still here, okay. So you alive?
なんでもないわよ。いきなり現れたからびっくりしただけ。
なんだ、残念だ。
Discovers time. Echoes lets out a carefree chuckle. I wonder if he is even capable of such an expression. I don't know why, but I start comparing myself to him, and I get strangely sentimental. Also, yeah, like, she didn't knew, like, where did she learn how to make the first aid? And if she prepared the first aid beforehand? That was weird. Like, she had, like, precognition of, like, what is going to happen. But she doesn't know why she have this. For knowledge, like, god damn it, for knowledge. It's all Mercurius once again.
なんでって決まってるだろ。俺は護衛だからな。
Okay. Equus slaps again, but a little more awkwardly this time. Equus is Latin for knight. My heart arches in apologetic agony, but at the same time I'm happy.
いいの行動は今は沈静化してるよ。
Oh wait, so this is not... This is totally different place in timeline then. His activity setting to settle down? Unless, like, he survived the wounds, actually. Yeah, maybe it's still, like, future, but... He survived the wounds, we got separated... I need a spreadsheet for this.
あ、だから休めるときに休んだらどう？
His face is full of concern, his eyes especially. What does Equus know?
気持ちいいな。今はこの風を感じながら一緒に散歩するのも悪くはないぜ。
そうかもしれないね。
I'm a little tired from all the things that I've been... What is the sentence? I'm a little tired from all the things that... Oh, that have been happening lately. Okay, my bad. It should be fine to kick back every once in a while, but there's just one lingering doubt that I can't help but wonder about.
エクエス、マグダレーンは？
Okay, very good question that may give some answers.
ん？部屋にいるんじゃないかな。
It does not give answers.
外へは出ようとしないよ。
じゃあダブルは？
知ってるでしょ。どうしてそんなことばかり聞くの？
What about double?
それは。
Answer the question! I can't give him an answer. Whenever I get sentimental, I always remember what happened that day. The day the team fell to its greatest calamity. We barely escaped that hell alive, but... Everything has changed since that day. Where's the best girl? Is she safe? Is she alright? You mean Yumi? The world lost all sense of reality. My symptoms have gotten worse. Your symptoms? Take this brace, for example. I can feel it, but does it really exist? If I dip my hand into the flowing river, how can I know that the coolness, that the fluid resistance through my fingertips is anything more than a virtual construct? Ooh, she speaks like the imaginary child, like the IC. And with the mere seed of an idea, the entire world begins to appear awfully artificial. She's having the theory that I had in Hinata Road, that like we had like layers of like fake words.
リアルはどこ？
俺にとってここでこうして一緒に語り合える時間。
Nothing's real.
海外のリアルはないよ。
Echoes responds to the question with powerful words, but they don't answer the question. For all I know, we could be in Babylon, an imaginary world with such an obsessive attention to detail that is no longer distinguishable from reality. And if we really are in Babylon, that would explain the space-time transfer phenomenon I've been experiencing. I guess? The data around me are constantly reloading and becoming fragmented as the result. Is that it? But who's doing the loading? Is this a simple system failure? When did they even log into the Babylon? Anyway, if my suspicions are correct, then I just need to cut my connection and this nightmare will be end. But how do I do that? Okay, what if this Ishtar is inside the Babylon, but this is not Ishtar? I mean, it is Ishtar, but it's her ghost. It's not even a shadow. Ishtar is dead, her shadow is gone, and it's a ghost. How do I do that? Close the game, yeah. It almost feels like I can't find a button in its usual spot. Also, I would just save just in case, because this game likes to crash, as we know. Is that the real Equus asking me that? I don't know what to do. The only thing I can do now is shut down my biocomputer. I'm scared of disconnecting from the network, but I'm sure I can leave with just the brain, no problem. How my vision goes black. Proof that my left eye imaginary vision has shut down. I turn around and see? Okay. There's Equus looking back at me with concerned eyes. Our reality remains real and my doubts remain unresolved. So is this really reality? I don't know if this is reality, but I really know that this reality may be real or may not be real, depending on if the ghost can replicate your biocomputer or not. Because if it can replicate your real biocomputer, then shutting down the biocomputer may you think that this is real, because your real biocomputer would actually be shutting down and seeing you the real world like this. Yes. Exactly that. Okay, break time. Holy shit. YouTube, I don't know if you see this like as one continuous thing or not, but oh, okay, one sec. Okay, I thought I saw blood. Oh, we are back to the beginning of the game. Oh, that might be actually good, like ending point. Oh, yo. Okay, I don't know, like YouTube. I don't know if this is 2 episodes or 1 episode. I'm going to probably continue recording today. Maybe. Actually, probably yes. But this is it for this episode on YouTube. I don't know, this is probably 2 episodes, I assume. Or maybe 1 big 2-hour episode or something, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for this. That's confusing so far. I'm not sure. I made a few theories along the way, but yeah, I need some spreadsheet for this. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Click the like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you would like to support me and see episodes earlier and maybe join streams like this. Thank you once again, and for Pocket Watch, it's going out.